Hello class, welcome to week 6 live session. This week we're talking about input and output displays, output design objectives, output content to output method, designing output for displays, designing a website, output production and XML, form design, display and web form design, and internet page design. The week 6 discussion, you need to read the topic and address each part, which is list and describe some of the aspects that need to be taken into account during the thought process prior to the design. Is there a standard thought process when designing all input and output displays, or do they vary based on the system or application they will be associated with? At least 100 words, at least one APA reference, 3 replies to others, and all your posts must cover at least 3 days, due Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. The week 1 assignment is an APA formatted paper. Identify what potential problems you can see in casually changing external output. Describe how internal and external output can differ in appearance and function. You need at least one page in the body section, but you do need a title page and a reference page also, and it's due Sunday. Assignment 2 is another APA formatted paper. Identify when a system analyst should decide a design issue and when users should be allowed to select what works best for them. Address the following topics. What if Boolean users could customize their own data entry screens without assistance from the IT staff by using a menu-driven utility program? And what would be the pros and cons of such an approach? Then you're to draw a diagram of the identified pros and cons that you identified in the previous section. At least one page. You need a title page, body, and reference page, and of course you need the Visio drawing or in OpenOffice or PowerPoint, however you're doing it. Now this assignment is an assessment, so only one submission is allowed, so make sure you have it the way you want it before you submit it. The week 6 quiz is 20 questions, may only be taken once, it's due Sunday. Some things to know. Designing output should provide appropriate output distribution. Choose the most effective output method and design output to serve a specific purpose. Turnaround documents serve as both input and output. An exception report describes output produced when certain conditions occur. Presenting or collecting information on a single item is the purpose of a form. Forms and reports are intricately related to various diagrams developed during requirement structuring. Every input form will be associated with a data flow entering a process on the DFD. The contents of a form or report correspond to the data elements contained in an associated data flow. The data on all forms and reports must be data elements in data stores and on the ER data model for the application, or must be computed from these data elements. External output differs from internal output in that its distribution, design, and appearance. Display screen output has a distinct advantage over printed output because of the quietness and potential for interactive user participation. Video clips are useful for distance collaboration. Audio output is usually for the benefit of one user, while printed output is often widely distributed. Interface design focuses on how information is provided to and captured from users. Interface design focuses on how information is provided. Oh, I said that twice. Never mind. Guidelines for form design include Make forms easy to fill out. Ensure that forms meet the purpose for which they are designed. Design forms to assure accurate completion. Keep forms attractive. A method by which users interact with information systems defines interface. The identification and access section is in the top quarter of the form. Forms should flow from left to right and top to bottom. One guideline for menu design is making sure that command verbs clearly and specifically describe operation. Form interaction is highly intuitive human-computer interaction method whereby data fields are formatted in a manner similar to paper-based forms. Also, form interaction is the most commonly used method of data entry and retrieval in business-based systems. Icons are the most common method of implementing object-based interaction. I got these out of the book and from Kindle and Kindle. That's all I have for today. If you have any questions, please let me know.